Hello everybody, this is Shah Creates. My name is Shardine and welcome to the Creative Podcast. It has been a while, hasn't it? Yes, I know. I have been very busy. Life has been busy. There's a lot been happening, a lot of changes. So I kind of just didn't really find the time to film videos, and then I was kind of in a up and down creative slump, so to speak. So I wasn't really up to like filming and stuff, and I just wanted to just focus on projects and just get on with it. But I'm back now, I think. I don't know how consistent I'm going to be with videos, but I do want to kind of get back into it because I do miss making these videos and chatting to you guys and just showing what I've been up to. So I'm going to go back to my old format where I just showed everything, so both the cross stitch and the crochet and whatever else I was doing. Just to take off some like weight of trying to do 2 videos and having enough progress to show in both my crochet and cross stitch. So I'm just going to go back to my old format and just mush everything together and do it in one video. And that will probably just be easier, and it will be easier to make more videos going forward and not having the pressure of trying to make 2 a month. So we're going to stick with that and we're going to see how it goes. So I don't have a lot to show today because I have quite a few whips that I've been working on. Some of them have been projects that I haven't been sharing like on my Instagram and stuff. So I'm just going to show like I've got one cross stitch project that I've been working on. And then the rest are just some crochet projects that I've been working on. I've got a finish. So instead of me just rambling on, let's just get into it. So I'm going to start with the cross stitch project I've been working on. So I've only been working on one project. I'm in the Full Coverage Fanatics Facebook group, and there is a challenge. One of the challenges for this year is to do 22,000 stitches in the year of 2022. So that has been like the main thing I've been working on. It's like the only whip I've been working on this year. Just because I want to kind of get the challenge done. And I've actually been really enjoying just working on one whip, which is a surprise because I'm always like changing whips and stuff like that. So it's nice to just have one project to work on. So the project I've been working on is this one here. Yeah, it's Winter Magic by, I'm going to get the name really bad. The artwork is by Valeria Zhelevskaya. I apologize for my pronunciation. I bought this chart on Etsy. Addict to Cross Stitch is the name of the Etsy store that I bought it from. 75 colors, 350 by 466 stitches. Full coverage, and I'm doing it on 18 count Ada. So I was kind of like just picking like random spots to where I wanted to stitch, and then in the end I decided to go back to diagonal stitching. So I'm currently trying to just get the top row of pages done. I will note that I didn't measure my fabric properly when I initially bought it, so I am not going to be able to actually finish the whole project on the bit of fabric. So there's going to be like, I think at least a page cut off at the end, which isn't actually too bad. It's not the end of the world, so I'm just going to cut that off and just fit the rest of the pattern on what I've got. So it won't really ruin the image, but it won't be fully finished, unfortunately. But here it is. I should have really rolled up the fabric actually. Let me do that first. And fold it anyway. I've still got my needle minder on here as well. So here we are. So as you can see, it's a bit all over the place. But here you can see where I've been working the diagonal. So I'm at the top. I'm like getting to her hair, which is right here, which I'm actually really looking forward to. So I've done like some pink bits of the arm. Gosh, I have not done this in a while, you can tell. I can't even hold this up. So let's fold it. So here I've done like the arm where she's holding this like ball of light thing. And then I've done some of the light because there's not a lot of colors like in the peaches and the like yellows. So there wasn't a lot of like that color. So I kind of just went there and just used up those colors. So I think I've used like 4 colors that I've just completely finished in this pattern. And I think quite a few of them were in this section here. So there's still a lot of pink to go, but it's mostly just blues and purples right now. Her face is very pink compared to the picture, but I'm hoping that once I got more colors in, it'll kind of like show the tones and like the light and dark shading that's in the picture. So hopefully once I got more color in there, it won't look so pink. But I'm really enjoying it so far. So in terms of the challenge, I have done a lot of stitches. In January, I think I did 6,000 stitches alone. I haven't quite got those numbers since then, but I've got my list of all the days. So the way I've been doing it is I've got my starting stitches. What my start point was 2,283 stitches. So every time I hit 1,000 stitches, I mark the date. So I've marked it up until about 22,000 stitches. So words. So I'm over halfway. So right now I'm almost at 16,283 stitches. So I've done about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, almost 14,000 stitches so far. Sorry for the light. Almost 14,000 stitches. So for me, that's really good going. And we're now at the end of April. So I'm really proud of myself for that. So I'm definitely gonna finish the challenge well before the year ends. I don't know if I'm gonna start the challenge again on a new full coverage whip or just keep going until I've got the top row pages done. I'm undecided about that, but yeah, I'm actually really enjoying working on it. It's been quite an easy stitch, even though it's full coverage and I've got a lot done. So it's been nice to just focus on that one whip. So that's that. Next, I'm going to some haul. I don't really have much. I just picked up some yarn at lunchtime actually, because I've got a project that I'm working on. I needed some blue yarn because I'm almost run out. But when I got to the shop, I didn't know which blue it was, so I picked up both. So we've got a new basket. I don't know why I bought the basket. I just like baskets. So I bought all this yarn from Wilko. So there's 2 different blues. This is like a darker one. That's the lighter one. This is baby blue. This is mid blue. And mid blue is the one I wanted, but I couldn't really tell. I couldn't remember which one it was, and I forgot to bring my granny scale with me to double check. So I've got them both. So I've got an extra spare ball of yarn to use for something. So I guess I'll figure out what I'll use it for in the end. So I got those 2. And then from Poundland, some yarn I've been trying to find for ages and I couldn't find. Heather of HD Designs Crochet used this yarn a lot and I just couldn't. They didn't have it in my Poundland, and I think it was a few weeks ago where I actually finally found it, and I was like, yes. So it's Knitting Essentials Black Sparkly yarn, and you get this. It's 50 grams, and you get 3 for 2, so £2 for 100 grams, which is about right. So, and I got 6 of these because I already had 3, but obviously 3 was not enough. So I got 6 more. So we'll see how far that will go. And then I got the basket, and that's all I bought. So I'm really cutting back on yarn purchasing, only for things that I really need. So that's that. I'll go straight into the whip that this yarn is used for. Because I've been trying to use up some ends and odds and ends of yarn that I've got. I picked out some colors from a finished object that I'll show you after. I had some leftover yarn, so I thought let me just put this into a blanket. So this yarn is from Wilko's as well, this purple. This is lilac. And then obviously we've got that blue that I was talking about earlier, the mid blue. And then we've got baby pink. And then I've got this yarn. This is this is Stylecraft Special DK. I'm not sure what color this is. And I think this one also matches. I found this one earlier. So these are the 4 colors I'm using in a blanket, as well as the sparkly black. So let me show you what I've done so far. Don't mind the ends. I haven't sewn the majority of them in, but I actually okay with that. So still got the yarn attached because I am doing continuous join as you go for this. So my yarn is still attached. Here we are. Now I was debating whether I was going to use that brown color or silver, and in the end I went for the brown because I thought it would just give it a different pop of neutral instead of the silver. I thought like the silver would blend too much with like the purple and the blue, and I'm glad I went for the brown because I really like it. So don't know if you can see the sparkle. Probably not. I don't have the best lighting. I don't think you can see the sparkle very well, but that's fine. So I don't know how far I'm going to go with this. This is currently 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 squares long because I miscalculated when I started the first row, and I just was like, oh well, I'll just do 17. I wanted it exactly by 4, and I added an extra one by mistake, and I was like, it doesn't matter, I'll just go with it. So it's 17 wide. And I don't know how long it's going to be. Probably until I run out of yarn, and then I'll add the border and all the ends. And the only reason I'm not sewing it in the ends as I go is because I'm enjoying just like adding the rows of color each time. And there's only 2 ends per color. Because it's continuous to join as you go, I'll only have the 2 ends of black once the blanket's done. So I can just pick this up and sew in ends whenever I want, and it won't be too big of a deal. But yeah, this is a 2 round granny square blanket. So the centers, I use a 4mm hook, and then I just join them around and then come back. And then this is where I'm at the moment. So I've just finished this top line of black. So I'm going to add the next row from here. So I need to make some more centers to add to that. But it's going really well so far. A nice easy pick up and go as long as I have the centers for it. So that's that. Really enjoying that so far. I haven't worked on like a full-on granny project in a while, so it's nice to work on for a change. My finish, which uses the same pink, purple, and blue. You might be able to see a pattern if I can find where I put it. Where did I put it? There it is. So I tested a pattern for Rosina of Zines and Roger on YouTube and Instagram. It's my first time actually testing for her, so I jumped at the chance because I've not tested her for her before. And she had a vest pattern. The pattern is now released on her Ravelry and Etsy, I believe. I can't remember if there are more, but I'll link her Instagram down below so you can check her out. And I tested a vest pattern for her, and the pattern is called See My Best. I tested the medium. I was between sizes, so I think you're supposed to go, it's either up or down. I don't remember, but I tested the medium. And as you can see, this is my finish. Now I do have the stitch mark at the front because I do have a front. There isn't like a definitive front and back, but I know this was my front, so I want to put my little tag thing that I or so at the bottom, so I know which is the front. That's why the stitch mark is still there, so I know which side to put it on. But this is the vest, and it's actually quite nice. It fits. It's a I don't think there's any ease on this vest, so it should fit tightly. And it's actually really nice. I really like this. It fits really well. I like to wear it over like one of my white work shirts. This pattern's very easy. I actually finished it in a weekend, like Saturday, Sunday. I had the acrylic yarn for it in my stash, these colors. So I was like, let me just do this. And I finished it in the whole weekend. So if I can finish it in the whole weekend, I'm sure if you've got the time, you can too. That's how quick and nice it is to work up. And it's a granny stripe. So that makes it, ooh, I hit myself in the eye. That makes it even easier. And then it's got ribbing at the bottom. And I love this ribbing. This is my favorite kind of ribbing to do. I can't remember what kind of ribbing it is, but like it's the front post, back post kind of ribbing, which I love doing. I prefer it to like when you have to like make the ribbing first, like back in the back loops, single crochet, half double crochet, or like the ribbing where you have to sew it on afterwards. I do prefer this kind of ribbing, and I want to use it in like my own patterns and stuff. So, see my vest by Aziz and Roger. Finished. Okay. Now I do have a few more finishes, so I've been trying to use up lots of my leftover yarn. That's why haven't been like buying a lot of yarn recently. I'm trying to use up what I've got. I'm kind of trying to decide like what kind of patterns I want to make and like use up my yarn for. So I've had some yarn that I didn't really want to use in like a lot of projects, so I made some hats. I haven't made loads. I need to buy some more buttons because I've got like, let me just show you. So I think this was the first one that I made. Just some leftovers, and it's got pom pom as well. And I found this pattern on YouTube. So it's just basic ribbing, but the ribbing at the end gets so I think it's like half double crochet for most of it, and then like the last 5 or 10 stitches are single crochet ribbing. So it kind of like has like that shape, so it comes to the top. So and I've got like a bunch of pom poms that I bought and they've never used, and I've attached them, and in the inside they've got like a button, so they're detachable, so you can like wash them or whatever. But I don't have a lot of buttons of this kind of size, so I need to buy like some buttons and stuff. Probably just like some neutral color buttons to put on the inside of the hats. My seaming isn't the best, but I think I've done my right job. So I don't have many. I've got this one. It's like a grey and like a navy blue. And then I made this one like a bright purple and then like a lilac, like a white pom pom on top. Also has a button underneath. This one I had more yarn left over, so like I made a matching scarf in the same style, just like a vintage scarf. And then I made another one, but I've kept this one because I don't like the finishing that I did on this, and the button's really big, and it makes it really difficult to take the pom pom off because the elastic is really small. So I've kept this one for myself, and it's a bit gappy. I haven't seamed it very well, so this one I've kept for myself, but I like it. The green and like this, like, what's this color called? It's like an egg something color. All this yarn that I've used, I'm pretty sure is Starcraft Special DK, these colors. So yeah, I think there's eggplant. So there's that one that I kept for myself. And then I've got another one here that I need to finish. The yellow and purple. And it just needs the pom pom. Did have the pom pom here somewhere, but yeah, this is the fourth one I've made. And you can see here at the top, but you've got the half double crochet and then a single crochet here to kind of like bring it in easier. So that one will be finished soon as well. Just gotta attach it. I think that's it No, I've got one more thing to show you. So those are the hats. I'm probably going to sell them or give them away or something. I haven't fully decided yet, so I'm just kind of like collecting them and I'm keeping them stored in this bag. I don't remember where I got this bag. Oh no, this is my hoodie bag. That's where. So I'm just storing them in here so they're kept out dust. So I'm gonna put them back in. And the yellow yarn for that one. I don't know where I put the pom pom. I'll find the pom pom in a bit. And then a whip that I've been working on is one of my own design actually. Still trying to design. I keep saying, oh, I'm designing this and that, and I haven't really finished anything or put anything out there. But this one I'm enjoying. I have started like writing up like the maths and stuff like that. I do find it difficult, but I'm trying. I'm still trying to work it out. But I'm making a stripy cardigan. I currently remember the yarn. I have the band somewhere. If I remember what it is, I'll put it in the description because I know I still have them here somewhere. I think this is one here. Yeah, it's the Hayfield Bonus Aran. They're both Hayfield Bonus. Yeah, they're both Hayfield Bonus Aran. So this is what I've done so far. So I'm not quite finished yet. I've got another row of the pink and cream to do, and then I think that will be at the length I want because I want it to be fairly long, like to like my knees, like the back of my knees, I think, and it's not quite there yet. So I think two more rows of those colors, and then I think that'll be long enough. And then I need to do the sleeves. I don't know how I'm going to do the sleeves yet. I think I'll just do them like really basic and just box sleeves, and then the ribbing around the bottom and the neck and the body, and then that will be finished. So yeah, this is something I've been working on for quite a bit. I just need to work out how to grade it and do all the rest of the maths and stuff. So that's something else I've been working on. So we'll see how we go with that, and if I actually manage to write it up properly and get the maths right, and hopefully in the future I'll get it tech edited and maybe tested, but we'll see. We'll see how I go because I'm not very consistent with anything, so I'm not going to make any promises at all because if I do that, I'll just break them. I think that's everything, guys and girls and people and everyone. So yeah, like I said, I don't know how consistent I'm going to be with my videos and filming and stuff like that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. I've got Canva now, so I'm going to try and make some like proper thumbnails and just get more creative and stuff and see what I can do. But yeah, I won't keep you any longer. And so if you want to find me on social media, I only have Instagram, so you can find me as shard_creates over there. I mostly post like what I'm working on in my stories and my posts. So if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, check me out over there. I'm going to try and be posting more often and just keep you up to date on what I'm working on. So yeah, it's the end of my video, guys. I know it's been a while and I apologize for those of you who have stuck around and been waiting for me to make my new one. But I'm here, I'm back, I'm still going, I'm still here. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning into my video today. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely Saturday and I will see you soon. Bye bye.